collar.
I forgot to wear it for Christmas Eve when we did it last. I think it was. So I was actually gutted looking back. And why have I not worn my Christmas jumper for Christmas? But anyway,
What did you wear?
I think all my, I think I was mowing the lawns. I think it was. I wore my black United t-shirt. But anyway, before we,
Yeah. Well,
because
first thing
because
we
you
need to
kept
do.
because you kept me waiting, and I was like, I've just eaten dinner. I was like, fucking waiting. I'm having two. They're both my very, very last gadget.
It's like a standard, isn't it? Do you only ever have one? Oh, I have two, and then have like a little cheeky cup with a red wine. Shout out
But
Peroni. Oh, my
again, it's
friends from Italy.
again it's Monday. But anyway, these are my very, very last garage projects that I've got in the fridge. Um, so it's not too late. Shout out Garage Project for beer and Chipper Hazy Pale Ale.
Yeah, well, shout out Peroni, 10 cans for 24.99. Your local Woolworths. Pretty good. Cheers, Benny. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and Happy New Year's almost. Maybe our last
Oh,
one for the year.
we'll see. We'll see. I'm working New Year's Eve, so we'll see what happens. But um, yeah, let's do it. I watched the game
So
Saturday. It was nice. Little Saturday 9 a.m. I think for us.
yeah, it was the only game of Boxing Day, wasn't it? Yeah, so we'll have a bit of a chat about Newcastle that came there. A little bit of a not immediate, obviously post-match reaction, but I think there's certainly a lot of talking points in there. And then we'll look ahead to Wolves for that game on New Year's. Is it New Year's Eve? New Year's Day. New Year's Eve for us, isn't it?
No, it's New Year's Eve. I think 9 a.m. again, isn't it?
Yeah, 9 a.m. midweek game, isn't it? Yep.
Cool. Let's do it.
Thoughts? United won, Newcastle nil. Clean sheet. Win at home.
Perfect.
First half.
No,
I thought that was obviously one of the better first half of football that we've had at home for a long time, actually.
nothing else to talk about. First off, clean sheet, 3 points. I was happy with what he done. Saying that, we had a really good first half against Villa, didn't we? And got bloody nothing from the game. So I find it quite amazing that our best right winger at the moment is a left back that isn't very good at left back.
He's meant to be tailor made for that left wing back role, isn't he? And where does he pop up? He's actually, I think that's two games now where we've had the change in the formation, the system, and the tactics. Um, and I think he's had his two best games for Manchester United, um, against Villa and against Newcastle there.
Two
And,
really good teams.
what a goal! What a hit!
Yeah,
What a volley!
two really good teams. So I've been quite hard on Dorgu. I know people saying he's young. I know he's young, but I'm just rating for what you see now when he plays.
Yep.
Um, I was really happy for him because he's not a bad player, but and just because he's young doesn't mean we have to say he's amazing. He's amazing. Yeah, let's love him. I'm just really happy for him because he's obviously a player in there. A lot of pressure coming to Man United. He's got with that formation that Amarin's playing. If he was playing 4-4-2 every week, he'd be sharing that role with Luke Shaw and he'd be learning a lot. But that's not how it's working. So I was really happy for him the other day. Fair play. I did think he needed to come off towards the end. He looked knackered. I think I was messaging you on our group chat saying it's probably time for the young boy Lacey to come on. But fair play to him. Bravo! What a goal. Someone else does that goal, it'd still be talked about this week, and it's
If that was
not even talked about now.
if that was Ronaldo or
Yeah,
Messi, they'd just be replaying that and replaying it and replaying it,
but
and it'd be goal of the month and
Salah,
cont contender
Haaland,
for yeah, contender for goal of the season if it was one of those boys, wasn't it?
yeah, amazing first half. Runners not soft in the second. So yeah, bravo, good work.
Um, Dorgu was a stand-up performer. Um, I think there's some more stand-up performances before we get, I suppose, before we get onto that second half. think the manager shows what kind of confidence and trust the manager has in taking off Mount just in case and putting a young Jack Fletcher on.
Why did he take Casemiro off?
I don't know because Casemiro obviously wasn't playing against Villa because of that suspension. So you'd think he'd have still have his legs to do the game,
I,
and
I
he
just,
didn't get yellow, did he?
I really couldn't work it out. I thought, I know you're not Ugarte's biggest fan, and I know he gave the ball away a couple of times. I thought he had a better game than what he
He
had
did,
against
yeah.
Villa. So maybe he just needs to run of games. And maybe he'll get the next three or four and we'll actually get to see what kind of player he is because we just haven't. We don't know the proper Ugarte, I don't think.
Interesting you say that because obviously it's been Bruno and Ugarte, but having a Casemiro Ugarte actually was. I wonder if that helps him a little bit as well because I genuinely was expecting Martinez to slot into that role, given how well he played in that second half against Villa in that midfield role. And I thought that might be the two that he goes with. But
I'm glad he didn't.
yeah, fair play.
I'm glad he didn't. It was so good to see Martin is back. He's a leader, isn't he?
Captain's armband.
Yeah,
Yeah, even
he's a
when he,
leader.
see, I don't know who he was, but just shepherded the ball out beautifully at the touchline for us, and he just, yeah, he is, yeah, great to have him back, isn't it?
But even now he's back, even when Bruno comes back, and obviously Bruno will take the captaincy. The good thing is, sorry, I've just got to stop something there. The good thing is, even though Martin isn't the captain, he still will be on the pitch, if you know what I mean. He's still a leader. He'll still be bossing those kids around and helping and giving advice, and a little bit different than how Bruno reacts to situations. So great to have him back. I crapped one when he went down with that challenge. I just thought that was it. He was out. I was so happy that he wasn't injured after that challenge. But yeah, so I guess the big one. Oh, actually, I think there's a couple more worth mentioning. But
Yeah,
how good
yeah.
how good was Aiden Heaven
Aiden
last
Heaven,
two games? Oh
what a gift from Arsenal. They have let that slip through their fingertips. And I wonder if the same, we'll say this one day about that Cheetah Obi as well, but to get those two boys, I think we paid, and this is not a knock on Euro, because Lenny Euro is an
still a young
absolute
boy.
wonder kid. And if he was somewhere else in Europe, everybody would be talking about him, but pay
Camille, the
55.
only difference between those two is what, 50 or $60 million. So it's kind of not fair on Euro, isn't it? So he's
Well,
a young
that's it.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, just about to say that, £55 million, I think we paid for Euro. We paid a million for Heaven.
yeah.
What
Yeah,
a steal.
Euro's not been playing well recently, and I feel for him. But again, you mentioned to some people or friends and that Yora's not playing well, and all of a sudden you get jumped on. Oh, he's a young. I know he's a young guy. You can. We just have to talk about what we see when we're watching football. Yora will be fine. I think he'll be at Man United for years. Him, Heaven. Oh, brilliant. Bit of
Oh, what
Martinez.
you get excited about those two. I mean, the centre backs don't
Yeah,
really peak till their late 20s anyway, do they? 27,
yeah. It's
whatever it is.
great. Great to have.
And when you've got, is Dorgu what, 20, 21, whatever he is?
Our new right winger.
Um, and you've got Heaven. And I think when we finished the game, obviously with Jack Fletcher on the pitch and whatnot,
I like him.
um, I think
He,
we
he's a good
finished,
player.
and Lemans as well, but and you forget how old Lemans is actually. But because he's just so composed with the ball, isn't he? I don't get scared every time there's a corner now.
No,
You just go, he's gonna come out, he's gonna catch it, punch it, and he made a few decent uh, reaction saves as well, didn't he? In
he's
that match
next
to keep
level.
his clean sheet.
If he
But I
was
think we,
under if he was under Pep's reign or Klopp's reign or something like that, again, nothing gets said about him. Nothing gets said about him in our team. He, he really is a comfortable goalkeeper, isn't he? I can't
yeah,
wait to see what the future brings. But we skipped past
and
young Jack Fletcher. Then I hope we're going to have a chat about him. If you've got anything else to say, Lamens, fair enough. But I do want to chat about Fletcher.
yeah, go for it. I mean, he had his parents in the crowd. His brother was on the bench as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. One place for England, one place for Scotland, which is just
That's
mad.
that.
But
Yeah, that's mad.
yeah,
Yeah.
but how like he's I think is he 18 or 19? Either way, so debut at Old Trafford, he just wants the ball all the time. He chases the man down all the time. What a really good little performance from. Like he didn't do much as in, creating stuff. I don't think that's his role. But fair frigging play to him. It's a lot of pressure to come in, and Newcastle were just bombing us in the second half. And I don't want to put the
They
players
couldn't
down too much because we really dug in. We really dug in.
they couldn't quite figure out, and it's an interesting, obviously, change in the tactics and the formation,
Mm.
um, along with the system as well, Barry. Um, that he did, we keep switching between this three at the back, five at the back, four at the back. Jack Fletcher came on. He was a bit more advanced when he came on, wasn't he? Because he still had Casemiro and Ugarte there, and he came on for Mason Mount, and then he dropped deeper, didn't he, into that more of a central
Yeah,
midfield
I
role.
I was getting a bit frustrated in the second half because they were just pounding us, and you see in all the chat groups and all that kind of stuff of why Amarin's not changed and stuff. I don't think there was no. What could he change? Like we didn't really have anyone else to bring on. I think he already had like five or six at the back. I think it was just that you yeah you needed that kind of experience in midfield and that kind of um yeah maybe you did need a Casemiro or yeah maybe you need a
Do you,
Bruno,
do,
but we've
do
lost
I
mate.
found it? Yeah,
Come here, we've lost
sorry.
those games for the last 5 years.
Yeah. We finished the game, that's what I was getting to before, with all those young players, but we finished the game with an average age on the pitch of about 23, I think it was.
Wow.
You've got to get excited about the future, haven't you, really, when you talk about the Heavens and the Euros and the Fletchers and the
Well, you have,
Dorgus,
but
etc. And even Sesko. Like, I actually think when Sesko came off the pitch, we lost that. There was nobody actually doing anything up front. And then you had Cunha just battling his little socks off to just hold the ball and just win a throw in up top, and like, he carried us in the end
I thought Sesko got
across that finish line again.
s- some unfair criticism again. I didn't. He needs to score. We all know that, but I actually think his work rate and what he does. I think the goals will come. He's obviously got a decent shot and stuff on him. I thought Xerxes. I like him. I think he's going to go, but I actually like him. But we didn't play any balls to his feet, and that's his game. We needed our midfield to play the ball up to him so we could hold it. He's skillful, but they kept knocking the ball for him to like run into channels. That's not what he does. Like it literally isn't. So maybe, yeah, I think Xerxes is going to go, which is a shame because I actually like him. But yeah, is there any other standout ones, mate? I think we've named everyone.
Yeah,
Couldn't you?
I think isn't his contract. I think that I might have read something only a few minutes ago. I think he might have even signed a contract extension now. Still doesn't mean he's sticking around. But yeah,
Just
hey,
money.
look, I kind of agree with you there. I think Sesko's had a bit of unfair criticism because of that goal output. Um, but he just needs a goal. He'll have a little run. He smashed the crossbar and he came off, didn't he?
Yeah, I still like him. I still think he's a slightly better player. I know Hoyland's scoring Italy. People say it's the Italian league, but he's still scoring. You still got to go and score. But I like Sesko, so let's see what happens. But
Great point in the end, anyway, wasn't it, mate? Clean sheet at home. Um, Sixth in the league now, level 1 point to Chelsea after the weekend's festive fixtures. Um,
cool.
yeah, good to see. Good to see a bit of a change, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's look ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, happy days. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we've got Wolves next. Decent 4-win
Wolves at home.
performance last time. Let's just go and give it to them. And what's your formation predictions?
Well, I think let's because I mean we keep doing a five at the back type thing. Well, let's go with a four at the back and see what that looks like from each of us.
Are you going for a four in the
Um,
midfield? Are you going for a Mike Bassett 4-4-2?
no, it can't be 4-4-2, can it?
Are you old enough to watch Mike Bassett?
What do you mean? Am
Do you
I
know what
old
Mike
enough?
Bassett is? Oh, honestly,
Right, is he like that right back that you?
Then we made it in the Royal Mail said.
Yeah.
Right, can you write some notes down to watch Mike Bassett, England football manager, please? Ricky Tomlinson.
Formation.
Anyway, shout out Boundary Road, low carb, ultra, really nice beer. You like this one, don't you?
Not had it for ages, mate.
Yeah, it's good beer. Formation, go on.
Not had it for ages.
Who's your right wing?
So what? We beat Wolves 4-1. I'm just having a quick look now. So we beat Wolves 4-1 last time.
Yeah.
Just to recap, Bruno. Bruno scored that scrappy goal, didn't he?
Yeah, he played well that game.
And Burmo scored a goal. Mount volleyed one in, and then Bruno got another penalty, didn't he? So, obviously no change in keeper. So you back. Who's your two centre backs? So we going forward back, yeah. Who's your two centre backs?
What? Who did you play the other day? So it'll be Martinez, Heaven, Yoro, and
Gallo and Shaw.
Gallo. So he's not going to play all five of those, is he?
Gallo started. Yeah.
Yeah. So memory block. So it's going to be Luke Shaw, Heaven, Martinez, and probably Dallo. So probably Yoro's going to miss out.
I wonder if he does give some of that Euro a game, especially against Wolves. Bottom of the table, 2 points. That's a terrible record, isn't it?
I know. Well, hey, listen, maybe if Martinez is struggling, he will not want to leave Martinez out if he's fully fit, that's for sure, because we spoke about early he's a leader, but let's fire it out. Otherwise, my phone's going to fall out of battery, so let's do it. What are you thinking? So left back, Luke Shaw?
Yeah, left back Luke Shaw. Yeah, fucking cough. I don't think that the defence changes. I think when you get to midfield, I think Casemiro's got to start.
Yeah,
you've got to wonder that Ugarte after that game. I think even that probably doesn't change either, does it? Really?
No.
So then you've got to get to your front kind of
right wing.
A 3-1.
Say it. Who's your right wing? Dorgu.
Who is the right winger?
Well, it's Dorgu because that's where he played the other day.
I think you have to. Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
So
if Mason Mount's injured, do you think
you bring it?
Xerxes goes in there? Maybe a Xerxes Sesko?
I can see a little tiny.
Two of them linking up.
I can see a little tiny cheeky Lacey starting.
Yeah.
I can see a Lacey starting.
Cunha,
Sesko and Cunha. Done. Score predictions.
Pretty much a line there. Apart from I've got Xerxes. I got Xerxes there. Yeah, I got Xerxes there instead of Lacey. But Wolves pushed Liverpool the other day, didn't they? I think they scraped a 2-1 win. Liverpool.
I'm going 3-1.
I almost said that. I'm going to go 5-1.
To Wolves.
Hey?
To Wolves.
No.
5-1. So you're counting us finally doing what we should have done to a few good teams.
5-1 and sponsor 5-1, and we're going to get sponsored by Garage Project.
I don't want the sponsorship anymore. Shout out Peroni. They're going to fly us to Italy.
That's actually pretty good, actually.
I really like that. I really liked that one when I was a Garage Project fan.
Yeah, 5-1, 3-1. A win's a win. A win's a win. 3 points in the bag. We need the points, which will take us to 31 points. Sorry, 32 points for New Year's.
We're taking that, aren't we?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. Happy days.
A few results on our way as well on the weekend. So yeah, we need this because we've actually got a decent run of games coming up. I think we've got Burnley after that, haven't we? So and we've got a FA Cup match against Brighton before we see Man City again. So yeah, these are important games to win.
Bring it on.
Pick up the points.
Bring it on.
Get us in some European positions.
Right.
I'm happy there.
Well, that'll do us. We'll try and touch base New Year's Eve after the Wolves game. If not, it'll be New Year's Day, depending on what we're both doing that night, New Year's Eve. So yeah, wrap her up, buddy.
Cool. Oh well, potentially the last time of 2025. Collars up. Come on, United. See you.
26.
Whatever that might be.
There it is. Happy New Year.
Bye, buddy.